I'm just saying. I didn't do it. Just saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This next man coming to the stage, everybody that comes to this stage over all the years that we've taught this class has just been an anonymous person, a person that just walks up here, everybody goes, oh, maybe a few of your friends know. But this guy coming to the stage, a lot of y'all have history with. And I want to remind you that even though you have great history with him, this is his very first time doing a single stand-up performance in his life. Welcome to the stage, Dickie Smothers, ladies and gentlemen.
That was fantastic. It is a first-time thing for me. And all the years, and my brother and I worked professionally for over 50 years. All that time we were a couple, we were a team, and I never once went on stage to do something all by myself. And I really, my heart and my admiration goes out for every single one of these people that got on this stage. This can be the most frightening. And I got to tell you, I feel comfortable, but I have this tinkle in my stomach. You know, it's like before a race or something you're not comfortable with, something new. And I don't think you're ever too old to learn something new. And Tommy and I were like a couple, but we're like a couple that we didn't get divorced, but the other one, say, went away. And you know, if you're long married and someone's gone and that side of the bed is cold, there was a warm body there, or you want to share an anecdote with, and they're not there. Well, we were like that on stage, and together we would fill each other's ideas. We'd say something, and he'd come back, and we'd come back. And so being all by myself, this is really new. And I'm excited about it. We were a comedy team. A lot of you people, wait a minute, a lot of you people, I have very few minutes here. Some people here weren't even born when we were on television. We were a comedy team, started in 1960, the early 60s, and in 10 years, we went from college beer halls to getting fired from a national television show for being a potential threat to the safety and security of this great nation, and for being a menace to the morals and the religious fiber of this great nation. And we disagreed with that, and we took them to federal court, and we won, and history proved that we were righteous in what we believed. But life goes on. That is ancient history. And Tommy and I had a great career. Recently we decided to retire. And so that comes as a shock. Anything you do for so many years. My whole adult life, I was a straight man. And Tommy and I love each other. We had no arguments about it. We were great fans of each other. And so here I am, having to be the only one. And the only thing I could recall that was as scary, unknown, scary to do something you haven't done. You don't know what to set up for. You don't know what's coming around the bend. It's all the first time. I go back to the first time I had sex. I had sex before I knew there was sex. I didn't even know the word sex. All I know is that all of a sudden there was this amazing, massive explosion inside my penis. Now, I'm going back to the truth, and some of you, I don't know how you guys started, but it starts with something like that. All I know, I said, oh my God. I thought maybe I broke something, or this was a whole new function for my little pisser. I had no idea. And it wasn't broken, and I checked it out, and I learned very quickly, time and time again, it's kept working. And I thought I was the only guy that had ever done something like that. And I didn't say I was a quick learner, but I did learn. And so this is some ways sort of similar, except that I'm not alone, and my dick will not explode. And that's okay. I've learned to wait. And My brother used to always pee. This is some truth. My mother, I don't know if you had any boys. Little boys pee in their mother's faces. They're changing their diapers. They do it on purpose. It's not on purpose. And and she would see his little hand is always down there, and that little dick is bent in a circle almost. And she asked the doctor, "When is he going to stop doing that?" And the doctor said, "When he dies." And long live the dicks. And that's another thing. Dick, my name is Dick, right? Now, when we start our concerts, we'd always do this. We'd run on stage, opposite sides, meet in the middle, take our bows, and Tommy would say, "Hi, we are the Smothers Brothers. I'm Tom, and he's Dick." Well, one night he had a little too much to drink. And sometimes he says, "He's my brother Dick," or he's Dick. So he got screwed up one night, and he says, "Hi, we're the Smothers. I'm Tom, and this is my Dick." And the audience looked at his face, and he didn't know he said it any quicker than they knew he said it. It was one of those laughs that comedians dream about. Just like the first time he said, "Mom always liked you best." He had no idea it was going to come out. It was, you swear that my God, I'm 17 minutes long now. Anyway, you think the house is going to come apart. So after that show, he said, "Hey, let's leave it in, let's leave it in." You don't want to lose a laugh, right? I said, "Tom, I really don't appreciate you calling me your Dick." So we compromised with the Dick. So he would say, "I'm Tom, and this is a Dick." And I'm comfortable with my name, Dick. I mean, there's all sorts of Dicks. Very few names have the breadth and scope and the emotional impact of Dick. There are Dicks and there are the Dicks. There's a Dick. Sometimes when you think of Dick, you think of a prick. Rarely do you think of the wonderful, hot-throbbing thrill tool like so many guys think you do think of. But all us guys, we think big. And there are all kinds of Dicks. There's little ones, big ones, fat ones, short ones, limp ones, lively ones, all sorts of Dicks. And so I've, after the years, accepted the fact I am Dick. In fact, I'm going to close my little set here tonight with a limerick. You like limericks? I'm sure you do. This one I thought was written by the most beloved limerick writer of all times. We all know his name, Dr. Seuss. That was his middle name, by the way, Seuss, Dr. Seuss. And I came across this, so I have to read it because I want to do it justice. And it almost seems like it was written for me. So I didn't know Dr. Seuss. I had no idea meeting him, so it wasn't written by him, but it sounds like it. It's just called Dick. And, okay. My name is Dick. It's not a trick. There are many, many, many Dicks. If you could pick a Dick to trick, which would you like to pick? Dicks, they come in short and tall. Sometimes you see them at the mall. Sometimes they're skinny. Some are fat. And some are festive. Do you like that? Some are festive. You like it? Some are young and some are old and some are shy and some are bold. But the favorite Dick to pick of all is the Dick that likes to have a ball. My name. Thank you. My name is Dick. And if you pick me, a ball we will have. You wait and see for a phenomenal fee. So I think you've had enough of Dicks tonight, so I'd like to bid you good night and thank you. You have been fantastic. I love you all. God bless you.
Awesome. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? What